Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Creative. In our previous videos, we had learned different types of samplings. Under that, we have seen first one is ideal sampling, natural sampling, and third one is flat top sampling. In this video, we will learn how the aperture effect will be introduced due to distortions in flat top sampling. And what is the solution for aperture effect with a little bit of mathematical and Fourier transforms. And just remember few things here. Our flat top sampled output, how we are getting, is the product of message signal along with rectangular pulse train. And here pulse width is nothing but tau. Please remember these things. This will be helpful in coming slides. Let's dive into what is aperture effect. This is nothing but a signal distortion which occurs especially in flat top sampling due to the finite width of sampling pulses. Flat top sampling holds the amplitude of the signal constantly for a specific amount of time. And coming to this one is how the distortion will be introduced in flat top. As we know that from my previous videos, flat top sampling uses sample and hold circuit, and this circuit is used to maintain the tops of the samples flat, and the circuit holds the peak values of the pulse until the next pulse arrived. Just I told about this one. Our sampled output is nothing but product of original signal, message signal, and along with its pulse train, right? Yes. Just assume we are applying Fourier transform on both sides, left hand side and right hand side. Then the Fourier transform of sampled signal is nothing but xs of f is the product of original signal spectrum x of f and Fourier transform of rectangular pulse h of f. Here we will see what is a rectangular pulse and its spectrum looks like. H of t in A figure our rectangular pulse, and in B figure it's a spectrum. We don't know the Fourier transform of rectangular pulse, right? To multiply it with our message signal. Here to multiply it with original signal spectrum x of f. So we are finding here Fourier transform of rectangular pulse. That is nothing but a sinc function. Mathematically, sinc function is expressed like this. H of f is equal to tau into sinc of f tau into e power minus j pi f tau. Tau is nothing but here pulse width. Then the resulting sampled spectrum is therefore multiplied by this sinc function. We have the sinc function, that is Fourier transform of rectangular pulse, and we have original signal's frequency spectrum x of f. This is our sampled output in the Fourier transform. Xs of f is equal to n into x of f minus nfs, that is nothing but original signal spectrum, multiplied by Fourier transform of rectangular pulse, that is nothing but a sinc function. This is how we got this expression. And this sinc function h of f has a frequency dependent amplitude that rolls off, or we can say that amplitude will be decreased as the frequency increases. This results in high frequency components of the original signal being suppressed. That is nothing but our aperture effect. Then we can see what is the solution to minimize the aperture effect caused by the distortion. Okay, connect an equalizer filter to the low pass reconstruction filter at the receiver side, so we can minimize aperture effect. Then again we will get one more query, like how the equalizer filter frequency will be designed. This equalizer filter is designed in such a way that its frequency response, that is inverse of the sinc function, which will be introduced during the sampling, that is nothing but 1 by modulus h of f. See here how we have connected our equalizer to our reconstruction filter at the receiver side. At the receiver side again we are getting back our message signal. Okay guys, like this how we are minimizing the aperture effect, and which causes to get the aperture effect, and a bit of Fourier transform expressions. This is all about aperture effect. Thank you.